Hi, my name is Pietro Menga. I'm undefeated MMA fighter and head coach here at One MMA Academy in Swinton. This is my assistant, current BAMMA world champion, Rani Sahadi. So today we're going to look at some concepts from a Southpaw versus Orthodox and Orthodox versus Southpaw fighter strategies. The first thing we're going to look at is a throwaway jab, the lazy jab, or some people even call it the bait jab. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples of this move, and then we're going to break it down. So as you can see, it looks like a real lazy jab, the type of jab that you don't want to be throwing to land on your opponent's chin. It isn't accurate and there's a lot of openings. So the idea of this is it sets up other shots of our own and it gives our opponent the impression that we're fighting at a low intensity, not really trying to look to finish the fight or cause any damage or land any significant strikes, which is exactly what we want to imply. So I'm going to show you some examples of techniques that work well from a Southpaw and Orthodox, and also from the other point of view, the Orthodox versus the Southpaw. Using the throwaway jab or the lazy jab to set it up, keeping good posture due to the fact that I'm not loading up into anything, and my body position doesn't change much. Okay, so as you can see, it was quite easy for me to enter in on my strikes or my takedowns due to the fact that this throwaway jab keeps me in good position and I'm not really exerting much energy or positional changes. Okay, so the idea with this, I show my opponent 50 to 60% intensity, drawing him in to a relaxed pace, and then I switch it up and commit to my power shots. So the idea is I'm tricking my opponent into a relaxed state and then turning the pressure up straight away. So I'll go from a low intensity straight into a high intensity. One more time. So some more examples of strikes and takedowns, some more moves. Again, from this position, I've got a lot of options. There's so many things I can do, but from a Southpaw to Orthodox point, Orthodox to Southpaw, it's important that I use my power side and I set it up with this bait type of situation, and it's going to become really useful to break down your opponent and find your way in, even as just a rangefinder. Probably the best way, in my opinion, of setting up the jab, especially if you're against a sharp opponent that knows how to defend the jab, is to use it as a bait first. So I'll give you a couple of examples of this and then go into the actual jab, just so you can see the difference. Okay, so the idea with this is there's a big change in position, both the same move, but the idea is this bait jab, this lazy jab, going to draw him into telegraphing it, and I want him to think that this is how the jab's going to be for the remainder of the fight, and then you're going to switch it up and turn it into your actual jab. Like I said, this works for all kinds of techniques, takedowns, strikes, kicks, knees, elbows. It's applicable for everything. And like I said, Southpaw for Orthodox, Orthodox versus Southpaw. Okay, thanks for your time today. This is Pietro Menga and Rani Sahadi here at One MMA Academy. This is a tutorial for Warrior Collective.